10 people fired on the Tennessee football staff today, including Rainsville native Jeremy Pruitt. This is a result of multiple potential NCAA recruiting violations. Pruitt spent the past 3 seasons at the helm of the Vols football program. Chancellor Donde Plowman says all NCAA violations happened during Pruitt's tenure. These violations include level 1, the most severe, and level 2 offenses. So Pruitt doesn't get any of his buyouts since he was fired with cause. Plowman says as a head coach, it was Pruitt's responsibility to make sure his staff complied with NCAA rules.
Coach Pruitt hired and was responsible for monitoring all 9 employees that we have issued termination letters to today. Based upon what we know, it is clear that Coach Pruitt did not adequately promote an atmosphere of compliance and/or monitor the activities of the coaches and the staff who reported to him.
Strong statements from Plowman. Kevin Steele now takes over as acting head coach for the Vols. Steele was hired last week as a defensive assistant after Brian Harsin did not retain him on Auburn's staff. Steele played at Tennessee back in the late 70s and has coached in Knoxville before. And Steele isn't the only one from Auburn who switched to a different shade of orange. Big Cat Bryant announced Saturday he's committed to Tennessee. A big reason for that, Shelton Felton, who coached Bryant in high school and was Tennessee's outside linebackers coach, but Felton was one of the 2 assistant coaches fired today along with Pruitt.
So this seems like a pretty good gig. There got to be a lot of people lined up. Who's next in line? Who's waiting in the wings to coach the Vols?
I think a pretty good gig is an understatement.
Yeah.
This is a historic program. So some names being thrown out, obviously Kevin Steele. We hear a lot about Hugh Freeze, Gus Malzahn, and I spoke with a former Vols running back who gave his pick for head coach, and we'll hear from him coming up in just a little bit in sports.
All right.